And we back. Now today, I only have $15. Now the last time we had $15, we created the best basketball player of all time. We talking about multiple championships, multiple MVPs. Dwayne Neal is the true GOAT. But I wanted to go a separate direction. I wanted to go the opposite direction, actually, and try to create the worst player of all time with just $15. So I went onto Twitter and said, yo, has anybody ever created the worst player of all time with $15? And nobody had. And I was in my desk, sad. And then my boy Playoff Judah hit me up like, here you go, Kenny, I just made this. So today we're trying to build the worst player of all time. And what we're going to throw him in 2K, get him on the team, make him be the starter of a team, and see how bad of a player he's going to be. It should be a lot of fun, man. Be sure to leave a like on the video, but let's get to picking our pieces. So here we are. We have size and athleticism, shooting, driving, finishing, defense, and playmaking. Basically, the top things to build a basketball player. And well, our options are terrible. Remember that the focus of this video is to create the worst basketball player imaginable. So let's get into it. When it comes to size and athleticism, I do see Isaiah Thomas for $5, and it makes a lot of sense. If you're going to be the worst player of all time, you're at a huge disadvantage if you're also 5'9". But I don't want to spend $5 there. I don't want to spend $5 there. I think I'll be good. First of all, I do like Cristiano Felicio there because it's a size and athleticism. But the reason I'm not going to pick Felicio or PJ Tucker is because if I pick them, my guy has to be a center. And I want my dude to be a guard. I want to see him dribbling the ball. So I'm going to spend $2. I'm going to go budget here and get Devonte Graham. There's nothing wrong with Devonte Graham. He's just 6'1", which is short in NBA terms. So we're going to take his size and athleticism. Next, we get to the shooting. Now, if we're going to be the worst player of all time and we're going to be a guard, we have to not be able to shoot. So the options here of Joakim Noah, first of all, I feel highly disrespected that you put Joakim Noah here, but it is what it is. We have a $4 Ben Simmons, a $3 DeAndre Jordan, a $2 Andre Drummond, and then a $1 Markelle Fultz. Now, the guys I'm immediately getting rid of is the $2 and $1 because I've seen Drummond hit some shots, believe it or not. I think his rating in 2K is actually like a 65. And I need somebody that's a worse shooter than a 65. Markelle Fultz, too good of a shooter, believe it or not. Even though he got the nasty hitch in his jumper, he can hit some mid-range jump shots. So I'm going to go with one of the top 3 guys because they're all terrible, terrible shooters. Ben Simmons, he's a point guard. He refused to shoot the 3-ball. But he also has more career threes made than DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan has 1 career 3 made. So because of that, I'm going to spend $3 to get him because I know for sure 2K has his 3-point attribute really, really, really low. So right now we are 6'1" with the shooting of DeAndre Jordan. Move on to finishing and playmaking. We have Cal Korver, Frank Ntilikina, Matthew Dellavedova, Joe Harris, and Seth Curry. I'm getting rid of Joe Harris and Seth Curry. I think they're okay finishers, and that's why they're the lower tier. I'm going to spend $4 for Frankie Smokes. Now, Knicks fans, do not come after me. I didn't create 2K, but if you take a look at his attributes when it comes to finishing at the rim, they are god-awful. And for $4, again, we're trying to build the worst player. I'm taking Frank Ntilikina. This man is about to be terrible. 6'1", can't shoot, can't finish at the rim, but how good is his defense going to be? We have Trae Young, Enes Kanter, Jabari Parker, Kevin Knox, and D'Angelo Russell. I love me some Trae Young. Shout out to the homie. He called me his homie. Yeah, that might be a lie. He dapped me up. But I think we can agree he's one of the worst defenders in the NBA. It has a lot to do with his size and his physique. So for the first time in this video, I'm spending $5 to take Trae Young's defense today. I have to. Enes Kanter, you got to think about, I'm making a guard, so having Enes defense doesn't really make sense. Jabari Parker's defense in 2K for some reason is average. I don't know what the heck they're watching. Trae Young is the only guy here that I know for sure in 2K his defensive ratings are god awful. And then lastly, playmaking. We only have $1 remaining, but I think this doesn't matter because all 5 of our playmakers are centers, which means that they're going to be a well below average playmaker for guard. We got Bobby, we got Taco Fall, which is very disrespectful to 2 of the GOATs. Hassan Whiteside, Rudy Gobert, and Thon Maker, and I'm ending up with Thon Maker playmaking for my 6'1" point guard. And that's how I'm going to build the worst player of all time. So now I have to spend a lot of time putting this player together. And this is my reminder to leave a like on the video. Do you see that guy? He looks miserable, doesn't it? Yes, because it takes a very long time to create a player, get every tendency, get every badge, get everything. So leave a like. Also tonight, I'm doing a live stream over at House of Highlights Twitch, where I'm rewatching one of my favorite playoff games of all time. It's the first time in history where I can rewatch an entire game live with you guys. So please pack out the house. Link is in the description. We're going to have a lot of fun. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so now we got to figure out a name for our guy. Dwayne Neal was a combination of something we found online. This guy, we're going to random name generator. They're going to give us 10 male names, and we're going to pick our favorite one for this guy to be. I mean, you better hope your name is not on this list, because you will be known in KLT4Q history as being the worst basketball player imaginable. Generate names. Clyde Waters, Hugh May, Neil West, Rick Graham, Alvin Marshall, Lorenzo Torres, Kirk Hampton, Randall Santiago, Alan Kane, Chad Hill. Honestly, I think Clyde Waters is a fire name. So that's what our guy's name is going to be. Welcome to Clyde Waters. Okay, so now we are finally in my league. Now let's go over the scouting. And I wonder if they got my boy Clyde Waters projected to get drafted at all. Because again, he is the worst player of all time. So I did add him to like this draft class. But first round, he's definitely not there. Second round, Clyde Waters projected to go around 53. Here's our boy right here, 6'1", as you saw, because he got Devonte Graham. D offense, D minus defense. He's the 13th ranked point guard in this draft. And right now, they say he's an incredible leaper. Could play on a 12-foot hoop. Can take guys off the dribble a bit. Has a little shake to his game. His best days, he can dribble himself open against plus defenders. How? Weaknesses: lack the skill to play full-time right now. Facts. Has questionable basketball IQ and court awareness when on defense. That's that Trae Young defense. Has no business taking a three ever. So what we're going to do is we're going to simulate this season and get to the draft, and maybe Clyde Waters is selected. So yeah, we're going to simulate to the end of the season. One thing I do want to do is when that screen pops up, when it asks us to scout, I want to completely scout our boy Clyde Waters, because I want to see who they compare him to. Like, what NBA player is getting compared to the worst player of all time? So yeah, let me go pick my prospects. I'm going straight to the W's and going to our boy Clyde. That is the only guy we will scout for the Chicago Bulls, because the Chicago Bulls suck. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know what they're doing in their front office. And, well, here we are scouting a guy that's supposed to be a D overall. Continue to scout him. And then once that is 100%, we'll be back and we can actually see who they compare him to. Okay, so he is a 100% scouted. He is a 57 overall, y'all. 57 overall. Okay, they compared him to Stephen Brown at his ceiling. At his absolute ceiling, he is a G leaguer. At the floor, he is out of the league. That is crazy. He goes to Kansas, though. You know what I'm saying? In college, he is averaging 2 points per game, 1 assist, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. He is shooting 11% from the field in 20 games. And this man has the nerve to put his name in the NBA draft. I mean, hey, anything is possible, and it will happen. I mean, he may not get drafted. And if he's not drafted, we're going to randomly put him on a team and make him the starting point guard of it. But as of right now, is he still projected to go? Because, I mean, if you're averaging 2 points per game in college, yeah, he's not even on the draft board anymore. He's not even on the draft board anymore, y'all. They just said, nope, he's not a basketball player. Oh, there he is. He's still on the draft board. 56 for 2K's mock draft. NBA.com mock draft has him going 55th. Wait, Draft Express, do they just say forget him? They say forget my boy? Oh no, they got him at 53. So all things are pointing to him getting drafted very late in the draft. Which sucks for us, because I'm going to sit here and have to wait to watch him get drafted. And y'all know how slow the NBA draft can be. But it is what it is. It's all for the sake of content. Did I mention that you should leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're new? Because we do stuff like this all the time. I waste 5 hours of my day creating the worst player of all time and watching him do absolutely probably nothing in his NBA career. But you know what? We're here for it. All right, so now we're entering the draft. And I'm ready to be here for a long time. I got some pretzels. I got some snacks. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, pretzels are snacks for me because I'm getting old and my body can't take the snacks I used to eat when I was younger. What can I say? So we're gonna sit back, and I'll see y'all when we get to the 50s. You know what? Did anything change? I'm going back to the draft board because mock draft. Did anything change? Is he still projected to go second round? And okay, he is. All right. So yeah, we'll be back once we hit the 50th overall pick, and it's gonna be a long time from now. All right, so we're closing in on the time that this man is supposed to get drafted. Only a few picks. They had him around 53, 54, 55. So let's just watch and see what goes on. Guy out of Louisville gets drafted. Jordan, congratulations, you're going to the Pacers. Next man drafted is, oh my God, what is this? Armando, how do I pronounce the apostrophes? Congratulations, you're going to the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, keep it going. The Portland Trailblazers draft Fausto Di Stefano. Congratulations, you're going to the Portland Trailblazers now. Where's my boy? Where's my boy Clyde Waters? What if he's already been drafted and I just didn't know? There he is, Clyde Waters! I didn't really notice how ugly he was. Yes, Clyde Waters. An enigma of often cited as the most talented prospect coming out of high school. Waters has found his way to the NBA roster and getting selected by the Thunder in the second round. They say he was the most talented high school player in his draft, and he went on to average a 1 point per game in college. But he got drafted. Look at this man's stats. Jesus Christ, that is absolutely terrible. Now, the next question is to see, are they actually going to give him a contract? Because I've seen plenty of times before a second-round pick not get a contract. So let's go over to the OKC Thunder and see if he is still on the roster. He is not. They did not sign my boy. Let's see, is he in free agency? Waters. Clyde Waters and Tremont Waters are both in free agency. Oh, what a sad day to get drafted but not picked up. I probably should have seen how he performed in Summer League. That would have been fire. So now, what do we do, Kenny? He's not even in the NBA. He's a free agent. He's playing overseas. This is what we do. We go over to here. And I close my eyes. And whatever team we land on gets them a new starting point guard at Clyde Waters. So I'm going to stop in 3, and 2, and 1. He's going to the Bucks. And just like that, Clyde is a part of the Milwaukee Bucks. It says he would resign, and of course you would resign because no other team will give you an option. So he is the starting point guard. Eric Bledsoe has to move to the 6-man position, and now Clyde is running with this team who got to the championship last year. Yeah, let's see how his first game in the NBA goes. Against the Atlanta Hawks, they lost. How did Clyde perform? He scored 2 points, 1 for 9, 6 rebounds for a guy that is 6'1". 6 rebounds is pretty good. But he shot 11% from the field, 2 turnovers. He was guarding Trae Young this game, and Trae Young gave him 39 points. But that's what we can expect. Next game is against the Chicago Bulls. They won. And Clyde is the 3rd highest scorer. He tied with EB and Eric. Alec Burks plays for this team now. And this man is having a good year so far. But he did his thing. 6 turnovers, not a single assist for the point guard. Not a single rebound this time around, but he did get a steal. And most importantly, they did get a victory. Cleveland Cavaliers, a win. They're going to make the playoffs, and we're going to have to tune in to watch our boy Clyde perform in the playoffs. So, yeah, I'm expecting this team. So, if they win a championship, if this man immediately comes into the league as a 58 overall and gets a free ring because he's playing with Giannis and company, I'm going to be upset. Just win after win, man. 30 minutes played, 0 points, 0 for 5 from the field. He's shooting a whopping 25% from the field and less than 10% from 3. When did he hit a 3? What team allowed this man with DeAndre Jordan's 3-point shooting to hit a 3? I don't know. I can't find it. Either way, we're just going to go to the end of the season and, hit the playoffs because this is 100% a playoff season for our boy Clyde. Giannis won MVP with his starting point guard being a 50-something overall. That tells you greatness. Rookie of the Year went to James Wiseman and not our boy Clyde. Unfortunately, that's just sad. Clyde did not make an all-NBA team, even though he was a starting point guard of a playoff team. Wow. But here he is. He's ice cold. For the season, he averaged 6 points per game, 2 rebounds, less than an assist for your starting point guard, a half a steal, 2 turnovers, which is actually lower than I expected him to have. I definitely thought he was going to have way more turnovers than that. He shot 22% from the field, 10% from 3, but he also shot 71% of his free throws. Pretty good. Pretty good. And overall, he was a net negative player on a good team. So that tells you that, like, anytime he wasn't in the game, the team was successful. Anytime he was in the game, they were not. They end up being a 7th seed with 46 wins. Game 1 is a loss. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a win. Uh-oh, are we about to make an upset happen? 2-2 series. 3-2 us. Game 7, we're going to go to play. And let's watch some Clyde Waters versus Derrick Rose. Clyde pulling up to the arena dressed like a pro. My boy Clyde came to the arena looking fly for game 7. Let's go, man. Brett Brown versus Mike Budenholzer. I don't know why I just drew a blank right there. Versus Mike Budenholzer. Let's see our boy Clyde in action, man. Home court advantage is an A+ for Philly because Philly fans are crazy and they pack out the house and they'll boo if they need to. All right, first of all, we don't do anything but 2K cam around here. Yep, 2K cam. Beautiful. All right, let's see how this goes. Matisse Thybulle with the ball being guarded by Donte DiVincenzo. Pass it up to Joel Embiid, who gives it back. All right, I'm not about to do a play-by-play like this. We're going to sit back, relax, and hopefully see some great stuff happen. Miss by Matisse. Give it to the guard. Give it to number 18. Chris Middleton. Give him the ball. He's cutting. There it is. 2 points. Yes. Yes, I mean, of course, you would expect him to miss that because he's the worst player in the NBA, but even I can make that layup, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to him. The first 2 points of the game 7 is a big old W. He's lost on defense. He is absolutely lost on defense. Ben Simmons turns the corner and decides to do a floater. Goes in. What can I say? I was thinking that was going to be a bad shot, but it was not. Number 18, Clyde Waters with the ball up the court. That was a weird pass, but he throws it back. Giannis coming off some screens. I think the plan is to give Giannis the ball and get out the way. But it's very weird to me that you have Giannis, you have Chris Middleton, and you average less than 1 assist a game? How is that even possible? How is that even possible? Donte DiVincenzo gives it back to Clyde for 3. Y'all should have known how that was going to work out. We got DeAndre Jordan's 3-point attempts. But yeah, this is going to be a game and a green release for the layup from Matisse Thybulle. All right, can we simcast? I want to simcast this game. And hopefully it's a close one. It is a close one. Oh my God. 2 minutes. We got to jump in and watch this one now. 2 minutes left in the game. 102-102. I do see my boy spotted up in the corner waiting to get a shot. But it's the other guy, George Hill, for 3. They got 3-point guards in the court right now. Clyde, Eric Bledsoe, and George Hill. Blake Griffin plays for Philly. Coming off the bench. Aaron Baines plays for Philly. Hold on, I got to look at this roster. Wait, no, not Simcast. I got to look at the roster. Blake Griffin is coming off the bench. He's only played 11 minutes. That is crazy. Luke Kennard plays for them. E'Twaun Moore, Damari Carroll. This team has turned his roster around in just 1 season. What the heck? That is crazy. Blake Griffin. So I guess they traded Tobias Harris because I don't think I saw Tobias Harris for Blake Griffin. They were already traded for each other one time, and I guess they made it just a 2. And just like that, Clyde is out of the game. I'm guessing he gets no crunch time minutes because why the heck would you have him in at crunch time when you can have Eric Bledsoe? So yeah, that's unfortunate. We're going to simcast live this and see if I see his name pop back up on the court. We will jump in and see what's the word. But I think he's not going to play for the rest of this game because there's no reason to have a 59 overall player in the game in a game 7. You can't do it. You just can't do it as we sit and watch this entire timeout. And yeah, he is just not on the court. That's so unfortunate. I wanted to see my boy. Ooh, it looks like we may pull off this upset though. We're up by 4 with a minute to go. D Rose turns it over. Yeah, it's over with. They just got to hold the ball, make a couple good possessions. A 3-second violation. Oh, put Chris Middleton at the line. He gonna make his free throws. Yep, this is the end of the game, man. This is gonna be the end. 100%. 100%. All right. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. So we're going to go on to the next round. We can sim to the end of the game. Just like that, the Milwaukee Bucks are moving on to the next round. But we got to see some of him play. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So second round, we're going against the Brooklyn Nets. He's matched up against Kyrie Irving. I'm going to guess that Kyrie Irving's going to have a field day against this dude. Game 1, they win. Kyrie puts up 33. It's exactly what I expected. Let's see. Game 2, they win again. Kyrie puts up 31. And then he also has Spencer Dinwiddie coming off the bench. So no matter what, he's going against a good point guard. They're up 3-0. And then they beat us. There it is. There it is. Year 1 is in the books for our guy. Now, the moment of truth is to see if they're going to sign him back because he only signed a 1-year deal. He was their starting point guard. I would hope that they decide to bring him back. We're going to go straight to free agency. But if we're being honest with each other, I'm going to guess they're not bringing him back. Let's see if he has any offers. He has one offer from the Bucks. Oh, my God. They're going to re-sign him. That is so crazy. They're going to re-sign him. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I definitely expected they were going to let him walk considering he is the worst player in the NBA. But it seemed like they didn't. They seemed like they did it. Oh, and did he play Summer League this year? Wait, did he not sign? He did not sign, y'all. He didn't accept the 1-year deal. What the heck? You cannot turn your blessings around. He did not sign. Bro, if he's still a free agent, Lonzo's a free agent. So 2K is completely broken. But he did not sign. Did he go somewhere else? He's sitting there. You had an offer on the table. All right, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to randomly select him a team. Eyes are closed, and this is going to be the last year we do. And then maybe we'll come back in the future. I'm going to stop in 3, in 2, in 1. He's going to the Utah Jazz. He is going to the Utah Jazz. Bucks fans, you're lucky you don't have to deal with him, and maybe y'all win a championship now. But right now, the Bucks starting point guard is Fred VanVleet, but not for long because Clyde Waters has this thing that no matter where he signs, he is guaranteed the starting point guard position. He is coming to the roster. All right, Freddie. Those 24 minutes, I'm giving it to Clyde. And then you got to get minutes from somewhere else because it ain't going to be Clyde's minutes. You got to get them from JaVale McGee. You got to get them from everybody else around him. But yeah, here we are. Him, Donovan Mitchell, Kyle Anderson, Donnell Chase, who is the 20th overall pick this year. And Rudy Gobert is still here. And they have Jalen Adams coming off the bench. Tyler Bay, I think I'm pronouncing that right, who's from Colorado. This team's super young. Let's see how they perform in the first game of the season. They lose. And with 25 minutes played, he went 0 for 8 and 0 for 4 from 3. All right, so the team will not be making the playoffs today. But I'm making it my mission that I will go and play this last game. And on Hall of Fame difficulty, I will get him to score. So this season, he averaged less than last year. But he got up to 1 assist. What is his career high? What is this man's career highs? 14. Oh, his career has 19 points, 3 threes made, 6 free throws, 6 rebounds. He has never got an offensive rebound in his entire career. 4 assists, 4 steals, 0 blocks. But I'm going to Hall of Fame difficulty against the Rockets, and I will score at least 1 point with him. So the first thing we got to do, like I mentioned, go all the way to Hall of Fame. Let's get it. Houston Rockets. You know, we're going against 2 very good guards in this situation, but he will score at least 1 point. I guarantee you. And I won't end this video until we do. I will not end this video until we get at least 1 point from him. 2 points. 2 points. All right. And we have to guard Russell Westbrook too. And I'm going to try to stick on to Clyde and never switch over. Well, obviously, we got to pass the ball, but you know what I mean. On the defensive side, I'm playing good defense on Russell Westbrook in this corner. See if we can get a board. Nope, there's no board to be got because KCP's is built like that. Here we are. F3, F mid-range, C plus inside. So that's how we got to score. We got to get to the basket. Oh, hold on. He got a little. Hold on. Okay. All right. Flow game. Oh my God. It's over. That quick. Clyde is a bucket. I just messed up my microphone. Clyde is a bucket. I just got a green release. Y'all saw me put it to Hall of Fame. You saw me put it to Hall of Fame. And I score on the first possession? That is crazy. Oh, and a rebound. Oh my God. I'm about to have a career night. Oh my God, I'm about to have a career night. Russell Westbrook just sent that to the stands. I should have thrown the lob. I should have got him an assist. But wow, we scored so easily. I thought we were going to be here for like a quarter trying to get a bucket. But I guess not. Come on, Rudy. Cut, Rudy. Cut, Rudy. Cut, Rudy. He didn't want to cut. I mean, that would have been an easy lob for you. You got Lob City finisher gold. All right. We just played more defense. I cannot believe we scored on the very first possession. And we fouled. Did I get a steal? Oh, I poked it loose but didn't pick the ball up. All right. We back at it. I need a nice screen. Actually, give me a quick isolation. Rudy Gobert, come set the hardest screen you can. Set the hardest screen you can. You didn't even touch him. You didn't even touch him. You didn't even touch him, Rudy. Oh, my God. We got 4 seconds to get a shot up. Russell Westbrook's picking our pocket, and that's a turnover. He didn't even set the screen. We need a steal, Russell. Oh, my God. I swear to God, y'all, I am playing on Hall of Fame. And a bucket. I can prove it to you. I can prove it to y'all. I am on Hall of Fame. I cannot believe we just picked Russell Westbrook pocket and gave him a bucket. Who's the better point guard? Russell Westbrook or Clyde Waters? It's got to be Clyde Waters at this point. Oh, well, Russell Westbrook for 3? No good. Give it back to Clyde. All right, this is the last possession, and we're wrapping up the video. So let's make it count, Rudy. I need a big body screen, Rudy. The big body screen. Okay, you're set. There you go. There you go. Yes! 6 points. Okay, we're going to sim to the end. And if this man ends with less than double digits, I'm going to be upset. He ended with 9. Either way, I mean, Clyde wasn't that bad when you manually play with him. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like. This has been Kenny. Peace.